Hi everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Chats. I'm Lily. How's it going, Tom?
Hey Lily, I'm good, thanks. But I'm a little nervous this week. I'm meeting my American coworker for coffee. I don't know what to say or do. What if I make a mistake?
Oh, I get it. A lot of English learners feel that way. American social rules aren't too hard, but there are small things to know. That's why today's topic is American social basics for beginners. We'll talk about what to say, how to act, and avoid awkward moments, all with easy English.
Perfect. I need all the tips. Let's start with the first thing. When you meet someone new in America, what do you say? Do you just say hello?
Hello is great, but Americans love casual greetings. The most common one is hi or hey. For example, if you see your coworker, you can say, "Hey Sarah, how are you?" It's friendly and not too formal.
Oh, right. I've heard hey a lot in movies. But do you ask, how are you, every time? And do people really answer honestly?
Ha ha ha, good question. How are you? Is usually a polite greeting, not a real question. Most people answer with, I'm good, thanks. How about you? Or, I'm fine, how are you? You don't need to say, I'm tired because I slept late. Unless you're close to the person.
Oh, that's a big one. I thought I had to tell the truth. So if someone asks, how are you? I just say good and ask back?
Exactly. Let's practice. Tom, you're my coworker. Say hi and ask me how I am.
Hey Lily, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How about you?
I'm good too. See, that's easy. But what if I want to be more friendly? Can I add something else?
Sure. You can say, Hey Sarah, how are you? I love your shirt. Compliments are a great way to be friendly. Americans love giving small compliments about clothes, hair, or even a coffee mug.
What kind of compliments are safe? I don't want to say something weird.
Stick to things people choose. Clothes, shoes, bags, hairstyle, or jewelry. Don't compliment body parts or personal things at first. For example, nice shoes, or your hair looks great today, are perfect.
Got it. Nice shoes is simple. What about when you meet someone for the first time? Do you shake hands?
Yes, handshakes are common for first meetings with men and women. But keep it light, not too tight, and not too long, just 1 to 2 seconds. Smile and make eye contact while shaking hands. That shows you're friendly and confident.
What if I'm nervous and my hand is cold? Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha, it's okay. Most people won't notice. Just smile and say, nice to meet you. That's more important. And remember, Americans usually use first names quickly. Even if someone is older than you, they might say, call me John, instead of Mr. Smith.
Oh, that's different from my country. We usually use titles for older people. So in America, if I meet my coworker's mom, can I call her by her first name?
It depends. At first, you can say, nice to meet you, Mrs. Brown. She might say, please call me Mary. Then you can use her first name. If she doesn't say that, keep using Mrs. Brown until she tells you otherwise. That's safe.
Smart tip. Now, what about small talk? I know Americans love small talk, but I don't know what to talk about. I'm afraid I'll run out of things to say.
Small talk is just easy, casual conversation, no deep topics. The safest topics are weather, food, hobbies, work or school, and plans for the weekend. Let's go through each one with easy sentences.
Let's start with weather. That's common everywhere, right?
Yes, it's the easiest topic. You can say, it's a nice day today, isn't it? Or, wow, it's so hot outside. Or, did you see the rain this morning? Then the other person will answer, and you can keep the conversation going.
Example time. Let's pretend it's a sunny day. I say, it's a nice day today, isn't it? What does the other person say?
They might say, yes, it is. I love this weather. Then you can say, me too. Do you have any plans outside today? See? That's how small talk works. Ask a question after your comment.
Oh, right. Ask a question. Don't just make a statement. What about food? That's my favorite topic.
Food is perfect. Americans love talking about food restaurants, favorite dishes, or even what they had for lunch. You can say, have you tried the new coffee shop downtown? Or, what's your favorite American food? Or, I made pasta for dinner last night. It was easy.
Let's practice. I say, what's your favorite American food? You answer.
My favorite is hamburgers. They're simple and delicious. What about you?
I like pizza. Do you have a favorite pizza place?
See? That's great. You asked a follow-up question. Small talk is just back and forth questions and comments. Avoid yes, no questions asked. What's your favorite pizza place? Instead of, do you like pizza?
Got it. No, yes, no questions. What about hobbies? I like playing basketball. How do I talk about that?
Easy. You can say, I like playing basketball in my free time. Do you have any hobbies? Or, do you like sports? I love basketball. Americans often talk about hobbies like reading, watching TV, hiking, or cooking simple things.
What if I don't have the same hobby as the other person? Like, if they like hiking and I don't?
Just ask questions about their hobby. You can say, hiking sounds fun. Where do you usually hike? Or, do you hike with friends? You don't need to share the hobby, just show you're interested.
That's helpful. I'm always worried about not having the same interests. Now, what about work or school? Can I ask, what do you do?
Yes. What do you do is a common question. It means, what's your job? Or, are you a student? You can answer, I'm a teacher, or I'm a student at the local college. Don't ask how much money someone makes, that's rude. And don't talk too much about your job, keep it short.
Rude topics important. What other topics are rude in American small talk?
Good question. Avoid money, how much someone earns, how much something costs, politics, unless you know the person well, religion, personal problems, and age, especially for women. Stick to the safe topics we talked about.
Got it. Safe topics only. Now, what about when you're at a party? I've never been to an American party. Do I need to bring something?
Yes. If someone invites you to a party at their home, it's polite to bring a small gift, a host gift. It doesn't have to be expensive. The best host gifts are a bottle of wine, if the host drinks, a box of cookies, a small plant, or a bag of chips.
What if I don't know if the host drinks wine? I don't want to bring something they don't use.
Then bring food. Cookies, brownies, or chips are always safe. You can say, I brought some cookies, hope you like them. It's simple and polite.
What do you do when you get to the party? Do you hug everyone?
Hugs are for close friends and family. For people you don't know well, just smile, shake hands, or wave and say, Hi, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you. If the host is busy, don't bother them. Say hello quickly and then talk to other guests.
How do I join a group of people talking? I'm afraid to interrupt.
It's easy. Stand near the group and smile, they'll notice you. Wait for a pause in the conversation. Then say, Excuse me, can I join you? Or, Hi, I'm Tom. I'm a friend of the host. They'll welcome you. Then listen first. Then join the conversation with a comment or question.
What if I don't know what the group is talking about? Like, they're talking about a TV show I've never seen.
Just say, I haven't seen that show. What's it about? They'll explain it to you. Most people love talking about their favorite TV shows, so they'll be happy to share. And you don't have to watch it, just listen and ask questions.
That's a relief. I thought I had to know everything. What about leaving the party? Do I need to tell the host goodbye?
Yes. Always find the host before you leave and say goodbye. You can say, Thank you for the great party. I had a lot of fun. If the host is busy, you can leave a note or send a text later. Thanks again for the party. It was wonderful.
What time should I leave? I don't want to stay too late.
Most parties end between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Don't stay past 11 p.m. unless the host says, Feel free to stay late. If you're not sure, leave after 2 to 3 hours. It's better to leave early than stay too long.
Great tips. Now, what about everyday social situations like at the grocery store or coffee shop? Do you talk to strangers?
Sometimes. Americans are friendly to strangers, but only for short conversations. For example, if you're waiting in line at the coffee shop, you can say to the person next to you, This line is long, isn't it? They'll probably laugh and agree. But don't start a long conversation. Strangers don't want to talk for 10 minutes.
What if I accidentally bump into someone? Like I'm walking and I hit someone with my bag.
Say, sorry, or excuse me, right away. That's the most important thing. You can also say, are you okay? To be nice. Most people will say, it's okay, or no problem. Don't panic, accidents happen. And saying sorry fixes it.
What about holding the door for someone? Do Americans do that?
Yes. It's polite to hold the door for people behind you, especially if they're carrying something heavy, have a baby, or are older. You can just hold the door and smile. They'll say, thank you, and you say, you're welcome. It's a small thing, but it's very friendly.
I do that in my country, too good to know it's the same. Now, what about phone calls? How do you answer the phone in America? Do you say, hello?
Yes. For a personal phone call, you say hello or hi, this is Tom. If someone calls you and you don't know the number, you can say hello and wait for them to introduce themselves. For work calls, you say hello, company name. Tom speaking.
What if I need to call someone to cancel plans? Like, I can't go to coffee with my coworker.
Be honest and polite. You can say, hi Sarah, I'm sorry, but I can't make it to coffee today. I'm not feeling well. Or, I have to work late, can we reschedule? Americans appreciate honesty. Don't cancel at the last minute unless it's an emergency.
What does reschedule mean? Is that a simple word?
Oh, good question. Reschedule means to plan a new time for something. It's a useful word, but if you want to keep it simpler, you can say, can we meet another day? That's easier for beginners.
Can we meet another day? That's simple. Thanks. Now, what about texting? Do Americans text more than call?
Yes. Most Americans prefer texting for casual plans, like meeting a friend or asking a quick question. Texts are short and easy. For example, hey, want to get coffee tomorrow morning? Or, I'm running 5 minutes late, sorry.
What's the etiquette for texting? Do I need to reply right away?
No, you don't have to reply right away unless it's an emergency. For casual texts, replying within a few hours is fine. Don't text too late at night after 10 p.m. unless you know the person well. And don't send too many texts in a row, wait for them to reply.
Got it. Don't spam texts. Now, let's talk about invitations. If someone says, we should get together sometime, does that mean they want to meet soon?
Ha ha ha, that's a tricky one. Sometimes it's just a polite way to end a conversation, not a real invitation. If they say, we should get together sometime, how about Friday? That's a real invitation. If it's just, we should get together sometime, you can say, yeah, that would be fun. And leave it at that. Don't push for a date unless they mention it.
Oh, that's important. I don't want to be pushy. What if I want to invite someone to do something? How do I say it?
Be clear and specific. Instead of, we should hang out, say, do you want to go to the movies with me this Saturday? Or, would you like to have dinner at my place on Sunday? Being specific shows you really want to meet.
What if they say, I'm busy? Do they mean it, or are they being polite?
Most of the time, they mean it, but if they want to meet, they'll suggest another time. For example, I'm busy on Saturday, but how about Sunday? If they just say, I'm busy, and don't suggest another time, it's a polite way to say, I don't want to meet. Don't ask again, just say, no problem, maybe another time.
Okay, I won't push. Now, what about dining out with Americans? Do I need to split the bill?
It depends. If it's a casual meal with friends, people usually split the bill, called going Dutch. You can say, let's split the bill, or can we get separate checks? If someone invites you and says, my treat, that means they're paying, you don't have to pay. Just say, thank you.
What's going Dutch? Is that an easy phrase to remember?
It's a common phrase, but if you want to keep it simple, just say, let's split the bill. Everyone will understand. And when you're at a restaurant, wait for everyone to get their food before you start eating. It's polite. Yes, tipping is very important in America. Waiters and waitresses don't get paid much, they rely on tips. The standard tip is 15–20% of the bill. For example, if your bill is $20, tip $3, $4. If the service is bad, you can tip 10%, but never tip 0%, that's rude.
15–20%? I need to remember that. What if I don't have cash? Can I tip with a credit card?
Yes. Most restaurants let you add the tip to your credit card. There's a line on the receipt for the tip amount. Just write the tip, add it to the total, and sign. It's easy.
Great. Now, what about body language? Do Americans use a lot of hand gestures?
Yes. Americans use hand gestures to show emotion like waving hello or goodbye, thumbs up, which means good or okay, or pointing to show something. But don't point directly at people, it's rude. Point with your finger at things, not people.
What about eye contact? I've heard it's important, but I'm nervous to make eye contact.
Eye contact shows you're listening and interested. But don't stare, just look at the person's eyes for a few seconds. Then look away. It's okay to look down or at the table sometimes. If you don't make any eye contact, people might think you're shy or not paying attention.
That's a balance. Look, but don't stare. Got it. Now, what about when you disagree with someone? How do you say it politely?
Americans value honesty, but they also like politeness. You can say, I don't agree, but I understand your point. Or, that's a good idea, but maybe we can try this instead. Don't argue loudly or get angry. Keep the conversation calm.
What if someone says something rude to me? How do I respond?
Most of the time, people don't mean to be rude, they just don't know. You can say, excuse me, to make them repeat, or, I think you made a mistake. If they're being intentionally rude, you can walk away, you don't have to argue. It's not worth it.
Walk away, good advice. Now, let's talk about neighbors. Do Americans talk to their neighbors?
Yes, most Americans are friendly with their neighbors. When you move to a new neighborhood, you can introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Tom. I just moved next door. It's nice to meet you. You can also bring a small gift, like cookies, to be friendly.
What if I need to borrow something from my neighbor, like a cup of sugar? How do I ask?
Be polite and specific. Say, hi, Mary. I'm sorry to bother you, but can I borrow a cup of sugar? I'm baking cookies and ran out. Always return the item as soon as possible, and maybe bring a cookie as a thank you. Neighbors love that.
That's nice. I like friendly neighbors. Now, what about formal events like a wedding or a business meeting? Do the rules change?
Yes, formal events are more serious. For a wedding, dress nicely, no jeans. Bring a gift from the couple's wedding registry, and don't leave early. For a business meeting, be on time, or 5 minutes early. Dress formally, shirt and pants for men, dress or nice shirt for women, and bring a notebook.
What's a wedding registry? Is that a hard word?
A wedding registry is a list of things the couple wants, like dishes, towels, or furniture. You can buy something from the list as a gift. If it's too hard to say, you can just ask the couple, what do you need for your wedding? They'll tell you.
Got it. Ask the couple directly. Now, let's talk about mistakes. Everyone makes social mistakes. What if I make a big one?
It's okay. Even Americans make social mistakes. Just say, I'm sorry I didn't know that. Most people will understand and forgive you. Remember, English learners are trying their best, and people appreciate that. Don't worry, too much practice makes perfect.
That makes me feel better. I'm always scared of making mistakes. Now, let's practice a full conversation. Let's pretend we're meeting at a coffee shop for the first time. I'm Tom, you're Sarah, my coworker.
Perfect. Let's start.
Hey Sarah, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How about you, Tom?
I'm good too. I love this coffee shop. Their coffee is great. Have you been here before?
Yes, I come here every Monday. It's my favorite spot. What's your favorite coffee?
I like black coffee simple. What about you?
I love lattes with milk. Do you work near here?
Yes, I work at the office down the street. I just started last month. Do you like working there?
I do. The people are friendly. Do you have any hobbies outside of work?
I like playing basketball. I play with my friends every weekend. Do you have any hobbies?
I like reading and hiking. Maybe we can play basketball sometime if you don't mind a bad player. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha, that would be fun. I'm not very good either. Do you want to get coffee again next Monday?
Sure. That sounds great. I'll see you here next Monday at 10 a.m.
Perfect. See you then. Thanks for coffee.
You're welcome. Bye, Tom. That was great, Tom. You used all the tips: casual greeting, small talk topics, follow-up questions, and inviting me again. Perfect for a beginner.
Thanks. It was easier than I thought. Now, what about when I'm talking to someone and I don't understand what they say? How do I ask them to repeat?
Great question. Don't pretend you understand. Ask them to repeat. Easy phrases. Excuse me? Simple and polite. Can you say that again? Or, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Americans will slow down and repeat for you, no problem.
What if I still don't understand after they repeat? Can I ask them to say it simpler?
Yes, you can say, can you use simpler words? Or, I'm learning English, can you explain that? Most people will be happy to help. They'll use easy words and short sentences for you.
That's a relief. I'm always scared to ask for help. Now, let's talk about cultural differences. Are there any social rules in America that are different from other countries?
Yes. For example, in some countries, it's polite to be late to a party, but in America, you should be on time, or 5 minutes late, no more. In some countries, you don't make eye contact with older people, but in America, it's polite. And in some countries, you give big gifts, but in America, small gifts are better.
What about personal space? Do Americans like a lot of personal space?
Yes, Americans like about an arm's length of space when talking to someone. Don't stand too close, they might feel uncomfortable. If someone steps back, that means you're too close, take a step back too.
Arm's length, got it. I'll remember that. Now, what about thank you notes? Do Americans send thank you notes?
Yes. For gifts, dinner at someone's home, or a favor, like someone helping you move, it's polite to send a thank you note. It can be a short text, an email, or a handwritten note. For example, thank you for the lovely dinner last night. I loved the pasta. It's simple but meaningful.
Handwritten notes are nice. I think I'll do that. Now, let's talk about work social events like a company picnic. Do I have to go?
No, you don't have to go, but it's a good idea. Work social events are a great way to make friends with your coworkers. You don't have to stay the whole time, just go for an hour, say hello, and have fun. Dress casually, no work clothes.
What do you talk about at a company picnic? Can I talk about work?
You can, but it's better to talk about non-work topics, hobbies, food, weekend plans. It's a chance to get to know your coworkers outside of work. For example, do you like picnics? I love eating outside when the weather is nice.
That's a good topic. Now, what about when someone helps you? Like a coworker helps you with a project. How do you thank them?
Say thank you so much for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. That's very polite. You can also buy them a coffee or a snack as a thank you. It's a small way to show you appreciate their help.
Buy them coffee, easy. Now, let's talk about holidays. Do Americans have special social rules for holidays?
Yes. For example, on Thanksgiving, people usually spend time with family and eat a big meal. If you're invited to a Thanksgiving dinner, bring a side dish, like mashed potatoes or green beans, or a dessert. On Christmas, people exchange gifts, small gifts for friends, bigger gifts for family.
What if I'm not religious? Do I have to celebrate Christmas?
No. Christmas is a holiday for everyone in America, even non-religious people. You can celebrate by spending time with friends, eating food, or exchanging small gifts. Or you can just relax at home, no pressure.
That's good. I don't want to feel pressured. Now, what about when you're sick? Do you tell people you're sick, or do you keep it to yourself?
It's okay to tell people you're sick, especially if you can't make plans. For example, I'm sorry, I can't come to the party, I'm sick with a cold. Americans will understand and tell you to get better. Don't go out when you're sick. People don't want to get sick too.
Got it. Stay home when sick. Now, let's recap all the important tips we talked about. I want to make sure I remember them.
Perfect. Let's recap with easy points. 1. Greetings. Use hi or hey and how are you? Answer with I'm good, thanks. How about you? 2. Small talk. Safe topics, weather, food, hobbies, work, school, weekend plans. Ask follow-up questions. 3. Parties. Bring a small host gift. Greet the host. Join groups politely. Say goodbye before leaving. 4. Rude topics. Avoid money, politics, religion, age, and personal problems. 5. Politeness. Say please, thank you, sorry, and hold doors for others. Tip waiters 15-20%. 6. Mistakes. Say, I'm sorry I didn't know that. People will understand. 7. English learners. Ask people to repeat or use simpler words. Don't be shy, practice makes perfect.
That's a great recap. I'll write these down. Now, it's time for our fun question for the audience, right?
Yes. Our fun question for you is, what's one American social rule you want to try first, and why? Do you want to try holding the door for someone? Or make small talk about the weather? Or bring a host gift to a party? Let us know in the comments.
That's a great question. I want to try making small talk about food since I love food. What about you, Lily?
I want to try bringing a handwritten thank you note to someone. It's a sweet way to say thank you. Now, do you have any final tips for our listeners, Tom?
Yes. Don't be afraid to practice. The more you talk to Americans, the easier it gets. And remember, most people are friendly and want to help you. Don't worry about making mistakes. Everyone makes them.
Perfect. And for our English learner listeners, take it slow. You don't have to learn everything at once. Start with small things like saying, hi, and how are you? Then move on to small talk. You'll get better every time.
Exactly. Learning social skills is like learning English practice every day. And you'll be a pro soon.
Thank you all for listening to Easy English Chats. We hope these tips help you with American social skills.
Yes. Let us know your answer to our fun question. See you next time.
Bye!